Okay, so we're driving down through the woods here in Mannington. We're going to a gravesite where a supposed witch was buried. According to folklore, um, she dances with a guy in the night over graves, things like that. We're trying to get there before it gets too dark in order to be able to see it during the day, and hopefully we will get something this evening too once it does get dark. So we're going to be looking at a tombstone
we had to turn back there.
Or a grave that says Wetzel. I guess I made a wrong turn. I need to find a place to turn around here. This is going to be fun. Anyways, I just got myself turned around, so we got to go back up here and I believe make a left on this road up here. When we get there, there's supposed to be many different stories if you look it up about the witch of Mannington, West Virginia. She was actually buried in the cemetery in 1909. And then there was also a Joseph Hamilton that was shot, and he was actually, from my understanding, the first person in the cemetery because his father buried him right where he laid, where he was found murdered. So, from my understanding, you're supposed to hear sounds from Joseph, from where he was shot. And also there's a small child, I believe her name was Veronica. I think it's this way right here.
Yes, go that way.
Veronica, she had died at a young age. Actually, I'm getting my stomach starting to do jumps and everything already. We're almost there. I don't know if the jumps are because of the excitement of getting here or what it might be, but I am getting some jumps in my stomach. Normally when that happens, there's something there, but we may not see anything. Oh my goodness. Good thing there's this four-wheel drive. As you can see, we are out in the boondocks of West Virginia. Beautiful area during the day. As it starts getting later on towards the evening, of course it gets darker in the woods. We all know that, than what it would be in town. But I'm kind of feel like I'm being pulled forward towards the cemetery, but then again, like I said before, it could be just my wanting to get there. We're almost there. We should be...
You're going to turn that way, left.
Yep, left. Okay, so we should be about there. We should start seeing tombstones and stuff here soon. Oh, it's rained since last time I was here. Oh, and another funny fact, when I was here last and I tried to do a video during the day, something caused my video camera to do a fast forwarding play, I guess is what you can say. It was like going quickly instead of the way a video would normally be. So that's another reason why we decided to
turn left.
Come back here again. It's right here.
Yep.
You see a church up on top of the hill here. That church there was supposed to be used for devil worshiping at one time. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. It's just all in the folklore and things like that. But we made it here before dark, so that's always a plus. And then it'll start getting dark while we're here at the cemetery. Of course, I'll send the cameraman in the dark just to be able to get the pictures of anything that might happen in there. I don't have a cross on me, so I don't really have a lot of protection. But I can see right now there's something up with the church up there. It just gives me some type of feeling like it did once before when I was here. But the last time I was here with my daughter and my granddaughter. So I'm hoping the same things don't happen this time as it did last time. If it does, then I will actually cut in part of the video where the camera went crazy to where it was recording quickly instead of slow motion, or should I say regular motion, in order to show you what I meant. But here we go. I'm going to pause the camera for a minute so I can get out and help my mother out, because my mother's in the car with me as well. Go ahead and pause the camera.
Go.
Okay, you can see the church here. I was told that they actually restarted the church as a regular church of God, which is a really good thing to do. I'm just not too sure how they went about it with the rumors and the folklore of this church. You can see the cemetery over here to the right of the church, or even back of the church, is kind of seems calm and quieting, but I also feel like there is some kind of commotion that has happened here once or twice before. So I guess we'll figure it out with our walk through the cemetery. So where the camera is pointing, the last time I was here, I actually seen something standing there that was not like we are solid. Of course, I'm not seeing anything there now. We'll see what might come and what not might come. Okay, it doesn't seem like the church has been used for a while. But I'm already starting to feel like I don't belong here. I guess he's going to see if he can peek into the church. Okay. So that was the inside of the church. Now I'm going to have him walk into the cemetery. Oh, here's the front of the church as well. There on the sign it says, "Welcome to Highland Church, Sunday service at 9:30 a.m." I don't think there's been church service here for a while, though. I just seen something move around in the cemetery over in this direction. So this is the cemetery. It's a small area. I thought I seen something moving over into this area here. It could have been an animal or something, but I couldn't really tell you. It was very quick. I'm going to send him over to the witch's tombstone. Well, I guess we can go in for a second. Something's making me not want to go in. I don't know what it is. It could be because of what happened last time. Okay. So over in this direction, it was over in this direction is where the so-called witch was buried. I don't really see anything going on there except for a bunch of gnats that's in my face. But, of course, you'll get that. The cemetery is really small. I am smelling something really funny right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have deer antlers over here on this tombstone. So that wasn't like that last time we were here. It's actually starting to get down to dusk. We're not supposed to be in the cemetery from dusk till dawn. So this is going to be a quick little area, real quick. He can walk through the cemetery a little bit. I'm going to have him do that and see if he picks up on anything. Go ahead, hon.
This is the witch's grave.
So standing here around this graveyard and all, I heard something about a stepfather. I'm not too sure if it was that the stepfather had hurt this child, but it was a little girl that was kind of speaking to me. She kept saying something, my stepfather, but I am not too sure exactly what that was actually about. I also heard noises coming from the church. I wish the cameraman would have been beside me when I heard those noises in order to record it, but that's okay. It's starting to get kind of chilly out here, and I'm going to be sitting in my car for a few to get a breath. There was noises that I had heard. I don't think my mother heard it because, well, she don't have her hearing aids in. So that would be something she wouldn't most definitely not notice. as it starts getting darker, I will be pointing. Well, I won't be pointing, but Mr. Cameraman here will be pointing towards the cemetery um, to see what he might find in the dark. But I'm not too sure of what he would find. But there was a lot of anxiousness there and a lot of little noises from the church, like I said, that I had heard. So until it gets dark, I guess we will call it the end of it for now, and I will get back on here in just a little bit.
Okay.
So I had him turn the camera back on because as I'm looking into the car, I'm actually seeing a face for a minute. I'm not too sure who that was in the car, but there was most definitely some type of activity going on there. I don't know what is going on at this moment, but as I said, I'm getting in the car, and I am going to sit and rest for a moment and hope for the best. So once again, I'm going to pause the camera. I was looking at the picture on the recorder. So I had him start recording again because looking at the camera, I noticed that the picture bounced, which is very unusual. The picture on my recorder never bounces. So I'm just kind of wondering if there was something caught. Not seeing anything though, but when I seen it bounce like that, I figured it was a good idea to start recording again.
Especially since it was sitting on a solid post.
Yeah. I'm getting back in the car before I have to do shopping again.
I'm recording.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drive away. Go ahead and keep the camera pointed to the church and the cemetery.
Actually, stop in the front real quick and I'll get out and scan the
Oh, I
cemetery.
mean by the...
Yeah. On the road. I won't go in.
Okay. Yeah, so there was some really freaky things going on in the car. While you were up there. See, now there's two lights on there and there was only one. Yeah, those are motion sensor lights. The only time they come on is when something walks past it or anything. And of course, the motion sensor lights are like on and off. So there's something most definitely going on up there. Oh, that was weird.
What's that? Stop right here.
There is a little light type thing bright right there on that one tombstone here. So that was most definitely an experience. I don't think we got anything on camera though. Wait a minute.
down
that way. So, I kind of couldn't see the road there for a minute. So, I did feel a lot of uneasiness while we were there, especially in the car. While myself and my mother was sitting in the car, I actually heard, and she actually heard, a clicking noise and then a buzzing sound. I'm not too sure if maybe it was the car itself, which I don't know how it could have been, because the car was actually off at that moment. So, anyways, we're actually heading home now, and hopefully I can look over the video and see what was going on in the video. The church was really weird. The lights kept flickering on and off, and those lights are the type of lights that come on when something is walking around it. So maybe the lights sensed something that was there, and we just couldn't see it. So, but until next time, I hope you enjoy my videos here on the Spirit Nations channel, and I hope to see followers, and I hope to be able to read some comments below the video, and I also most definitely hope you enjoyed the video. So you guys have a good night, good day, whenever it is that you're watching it, and be safe.